Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I slapped it again. I got issues. I slapped the telephone on the floor again, off the kitchen table. Yeah. Oh, Coach Kareem, you there? Let me see if it's working. Let me see if it's working. Let me see if it's working. Sometimes you got to go there with these phones. You know?
Hey, Les. Okay. All right. So I figured out what's going on. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what's going on is this. Deneen was still connected to your Facebook Live. So when she hung up, you guys were still connected. And so it's not going to let you send a request until the person's actually all the way off. So as it is now, you should be able to send a connect. So when you bring someone on, what you want to do is this. You don't want to like the comment. You want to actually click on their face. So when you see Dwight's face, you want to click on the face. It's only going to allow you to do one person at a time. So if someone is still technically connected on your Facebook Live interview, it's not going to let you send another request till they're gone. So
Okay.
don't slap the phone. Don't slap the phone because slapping the phone may work, but when you slap the phone, the Facebook Live interview we did disappeared. I think you deleted our Facebook Live from this morning because it's gone. So don't slap the phone. You slapped it too hard, so don't don't slap it. But Kim is on and Dwight is on, but you want to click on their image. Don't like the comment. When they write a comment, don't click like. Actually click the picture of their face. When you click the picture of their face, it's going to give you the option to send them the invite. So the folks you still got lined up, you got Dwight, you got Kim who's still waiting to get back on there. I couldn't get a hold of Randy, but Jose's on here also. Okay.
All right. Very good.
I think you did Dr. Stacy yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to hop off, but then click on Dwight because Dwight's on here now. Dwight, make a comment. Kim, make a comment. Put a bunch of emojis so he can see it roll through the feed. And then Les is going to click on your image. He's not going to click like. He's going to click on your image, which makes your face pop up, and he can send the invite to you. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
I'm still on. So I'm here. Okay, gotcha.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. I can't bring you on now, Dwight. I got to wait. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Will it happen now? Can't bring Dwight on yet. Okay. I got some instructions on what to do. I'm going to just be patient. And Dwight, send okay. Still can't bring you on. It says Dwight Pleasure can't bring Dwight on camera yet. They can't join your broadcast at this time. So, okay, Kareem, you got to disconnect. And let me see who else is here. Okay, but we got some comments here. Okay. Wait a minute. Was that Dwight that just passed me? There you are, Dwight. No. Hold a minute. Where y'all going? Dwight. Yeah, okay. See, I can't bring Dwight on yet, but I now see Dwight's face. In see, I think this phone is masochistic. You know, a phone, a dog, a walnut tree. The more you beat them, the better they be. How'd you come up with that? You got issues. We talk about doctors over here. You supposed to be a motivator. Dwight, I'm trying to bring you on, man. What's happening? Dwight Pleasure's watching. Got it, okay? Dwight, where are you? You heard the instructions? Are you answering my like? I want y'all to hear this message. I don't want to tell it, but he's another one that's God's miracle child. Dwight, he went through some things. And he came back. He came back. He had an experience in life. Still can't bring you on yet. That's what it says. And when I touch your face there. But Dwight came back. No, come back here, Dwight. Yeah. Yeah, he came back. And it's still not working. Here's this picture is not activating when I touch it. It does not go up there to the section. It obviously is not sending a message to him that I like him. Okay, I don't know who else. Let me see. Dwight even said, "Don't slap the phone." Okay, I'm liking you now, Dwight. Okay. When I touch your face that time, light came up, so you should have an answer for me, Dwight. You want to hear Dwight's story, and I know he's ready to tell this story. Yes, sir. He's ready to tell the story. Okay, Dwight. Yeah, it says I've liked you, and so it's your time, Dwight. You're up. It's you. It's your time, man. Yeah, I did it. I touched Dwight. See, you told me not to slap it again. My finger's itching though. Yeah. See, I got to take my glasses off. Phone, you better act right. Okay. As Mamie Brown would give me that look, that Mamie Brown look, and she would say, "Don't make me have to say this again." When Mama looked at you like that, oh boy, you know to straighten up and fly right. But you give me that Mamie Brown look, you know? Oh boy. I never forget John Leslie. He wasn't doing well in school, and I went to the school to see about John Leslie. Remember, I tell you, we always have one in the family. And so he's just like me, John Leslie. His name really is Leslie Brown Jr. I mean, so I went to the school, and the teacher told me what John Leslie was doing and how he was absent. And, you know, I'm working at night and speaking all over the country. And he was missing school. And so they called me, is there something wrong? I said, no. And he wasn't performing well in schools, not because he was dumb, but he just wasn't paying attention. He wasn't doing it. He said he's bored. That's what he told the teacher. So I went there and I listened. I said, ma'am. I looked at him and I looked at her. I gave him the Mamie Brown look. I looked at her. I said, I'll take care of this. And so I said, get your things together. So I went to my car. John Leslie, I look in my rearview mirror and he's coming to the car and he's got a little bounce in his walk, you know, a little dap. Like, hey, ain't no problem. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. So he got in the car. I said, hey. I said, what took you so long? He said, the teacher had a conference call. She had a conference with me. He said, she told me, if your father hit you, call this number, 1-800-CHILD-ABUSE. I said, what? She gave me a number and he took the number out. If your father hit you, paddle you or whatever, or threaten you, call this number. I looked him in the face. I said, you assuming you're going to be able to get to the telephone. I ought to start it right here. And that's something. Are you kidding me? sure enough, they called social workers on me. I went to school that next day. And then you be just said, yes. I said, yeah, I put a belt on us behind today so you wouldn't have to put a bullet in it tomorrow. I said, y'all better not mess with me. You better get the hell out of my face. You run the school, I run my household. That's what Baby Brown said. When she beat me, they called her. She told them, say, y'all run that school. You don't run this house. She said, I'm going to light his behind up. I'll whoop it till it rope like okra. I'm not suggesting this for any of you, okay? I'm just telling a story. I'm just making a point. Can you feel it, brother? Up in here, up in here. Dwight, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, boy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let me, there must be another platform that's better than this. I've done, Kareem, did you disconnect? Because you came on, so did you disconnect so Dwight can get through? Hopefully that you have disconnected, because it won't do it for Dwight. And Dwight's telling me not to slap the phone anymore. Okay, all right. Phone, Dwight's in your corner. Dwight's in your corner. Okay, so let's go back to your dream. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. I want you to think about your dream. I want you to think about what would make this the best year in your life. What did you think about that? I'm thinking about that. I'm starting my 75th year on the planet. And I have a big dream that I want to achieve. I have three big dreams. But I'm experienced. I'm asking you, most of you, unless you have my level of experience, you get 75, you know a thing or two because you've seen a thing or two. Just find one. Let me help you with one. In fact, I'm going to start in Atlanta, and I want you to email me at lesbrown77@gmail.com. You live in Atlanta or surrounding area. I'm going to have a Les Brown mastermind with 21 people. 3 times 7 is 21. Yeah, I'm going to have Les Brown mastermind with 21 people. Because I'm not going to be traveling much. I first came on, so I'll give 4 speeches a year. Then I boiled it down to 2 and then to 1. I think I'll give 7 speeches this year. Focus my time and energy on improving my health, and with my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, in that order. I wish I had my grandchildren and great-grandchildren first. And developing and training speakers, and training and exposing them. Yeah. I'll spend the majority of my time training after my health and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Yeah, I've done this enough. I don't want you to call me about speaking. Call the people I've trained. I'm setting up the Les Brown Speakers Bureau. You know more about that before the week is out. Yeah. Shekinah glory. Yes, Lord. I love that song. I love that song. Yes, Lord. He's calling me to train. Duplicate yourself. Duplicate yourself. Multiply the voices of hope. You've got the talent. You've got the skill. You got the notoriety, the credibility. Expose my children to the planet. Yes, Lord. Step aside. Yes, Lord. Pass the baton. Yes, Lord. You've had a good run. 50 years. This will make the 50th year, which means if I stop speaking now, what's 7 times 7? Isn't that 49? Come on. Yeah. That's a good number to stop for. Oh my God, that just came to me. I was in special education, but I think I'm right. Somebody put on it. Am I right on that? 7 times 7? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Hassan Ali, how are you? How are you doing, my brother? Okay, so listen. I want Julie. I know that's not the tax queen. Please send me a message. Let me know that you are there. If you're just joining us, what I've been doing today, my name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. I've been showcasing speakers that we've trained. And we started off with Kareem Ellis, and he was just mind-blowing. He was awesome. And then with Kim Watt, she was awesome. A little limited time she was on. And then Deneen Andradas, and she was strong. She was awesome as well. And I've been trying to get on Dwight Pleasure, who's powerful. And so I want to let's see, I'm trying Kim again. Kim, I just sent you another like. I don't know if Kim has paid her phone bill. I'm not sure. I know she's going to get me. Oh, behave. Whatever. You know what? I took myself. I remember one time I was in a hotel room just being on my daughter, and we were laughing so hard. They had security come up to our room. They thought we were having a party. It's just the two of us. And one time they called it wasn't nobody in the room but me laughing. Okay, so as they scroll down. Okay, all right. So let me see. Kim is on. All right. Kim, come back again. I sent you an invite. You got through before, Kim. You can do it. All right. Kareem said no more slapping. Don't. Okay. All right. Oh, Kim said you're driving while intoxicated. I just like you again, Kim. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. She says she loves Dwight. I do too. And I want everybody to hear him too. I just like you again the second time, Kim. I don't know what happened. Oh boy. Okay. Click on the face pictures for the speakers. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. And they are not coming up for some odd reason. Hello, Monica from Portugal. How are you? I've been to Portugal, yes. Okay. Carol Gallimore, how are you from Columbus, Ohio? I used to be on WVKO. Les Brown, the man about town. Look out, baby. I'm coming down the ramp like a natural born chap. Yes, indeed. Calling on Wilson Pickett to turn on his soul spigot. Come on, Wilson. Oh, I used to be bad, honey. Back in the day, oh, homie was bad when I was a disc jockey. Yeah, I can still do it today. I'm getting me, in fact, I'm putting together a studio. I'm going to start talking to y'all and playing music, doing a show. Hello, Jamila, how are you? Okay, so Craig, he said he sent me an invite. Is that right? Thank you, Craig. Okay, but that's not what I'm looking for right about now. I want you to hear somebody that's special, very special. You special too, but and very special as well. And Dwight, Dwight said, slap your phone. Thank you, John. Slap it again. Oh, Dwight, you didn't get a request, okay, on your end, all right? I just did it, Dwight, again. The reason I'm doing this, and I want you to be patient. It said good things come to those who wait. In this particular case, that's real. I often say the things that's left by those who hustle. Okay? But this case here, this young man here, Dwight Pleasure, oh, he's worth the wait. Let the record show, because he's got a story that will have you on the edge of your seat. Dwight, I've done this. Let me see this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unlike you and see if I do it again, push like again, maybe it'll happen this time. Maybe. If not, I'm going to give a message and close out. You know, here's something about a dream. When you're doing something that you love to do, I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know how long I've been doing this. When you're doing what you love to do, you don't look at a clock. You don't need an alarm clock to get up in the morning. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, you don't say, oh, thank God it's Friday. You won't even know it's Friday. You get lost. I have no idea how long I've been doing this. I've been looking at my watch. Why? Because I'm in the zone of where I'm supposed to be. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, exposing speakers who can motivate and inspire you, exposing speakers who want to make a difference on the planet. And I don't get tired. I mean, I can do this 24/7. You hear me? I talk in my sleep. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, there's a difference between being in something and that something being in you. There's a difference. And so let me go ahead on. I'm going to close this out. I do wish I knew what time it was, because I've been doing this for a minute, but I ain't tired. I ain't tired. So let me say this to you. I want you to think about something that's important to you. What's your dream? I want to tell you, as Dwight Pleasure would say, what has dropped in my spirit. What's your dream? I want you to think about it. My dream was to buy my mother a home. I was one of 7 children that she took in as foster kids, and then she adopted us. That was my dream. That was my first major dream. And I did that. My dream now is to be free of cancer once and for all. I'm a 27-year prostate cancer conqueror because of God's grace and mercy. At one time, my PSA was 2,400. 1 to 4 is normal. 2,400. The Cancer Centers of America 3 weeks ago, they said, Mr. Brown, do you realize you're in 4-stage cancer? And you've been that way for a while? Yes. Do you realize it's metastasized to 7 areas of your body? Yes. Why'd you lean forward when you said that? Because 7 is my lucky number. I mean, that cancer is getting kicked and whooped and getting a beat down right now. He just shook his head. Dr. Taha from Cancer Centers of America. He came in. I don't have patience. You're part of my family. He's from Pakistan. He's a bad brother. You're part of my family. I've never had a doctor say that to me. Yeah. I believe it's possible. 27 years. 27 years I've been dealing with this. And I'm still here. So that's number one. Number two, being a good grandfather and great-grandfather. So they don't just hear about their grandfather or great-grandfather, making it a point, making it important to spend time with them. 3, training the best speakers on the planet. When I was in high school, when a speaker went someplace, people knew no matter where they spoke in the state of Florida, they knew Mr. Leroy Washington's student. They would say, that's one of Leroy Washington's students. How we dressed, how we carried ourselves, how we handled ourselves when we went up on stage and spoke. I was not one of those who did. I was not selected for that because I wasn't good enough. But I watched everybody who was. I studied Anthony Sweeting, Dr. Anthony Sweeting now, who's my hero as a child. I consider even to this day, greatest speaker on the planet that I've ever seen. And at a point in my life, I was looking for something to help me to take care of my mother. I had an interruption. Mama was diagnosed with breast cancer. Mama was a 22-year breast cancer conqueror. I was determined. I told her I was going to buy her home. I did that. Took care of her until she was 89. When I turned 18, I said, Mama, you'll never work again. My mother used to say to us, Leonard, Angelo, Wesley, if your wife has a job and a husband too, one of us got to go. I said, what do you mean, Mama? Woman isn't supposed to pay bills. A man, not a grown boy, a man pays bills. Don't be a sperm donor. What she was saying, really. Work. Make it happen. Take care of your family. Be a man. That's what she said. Don't be a sperm donor. Be a man. I said, Mama, when I turn 18, I'm sitting you down. You'll never work again, and you will never pay another bill. I promise you that. And she did not. She did not. What's your dream? I want to know what it is. I want you to think about it. And here's what I know. If anybody at any point in time had a goal, had a dream, and made it happen, then you could too. You can make it happen too. There are people who are blind. Mike Jones out of Philadelphia did a seminar one time, how to earn over $200,000 a year with your eyes closed. He had a dream of being financially independent. Came from Philadelphia to Chicago to see me. First time left Philadelphia by himself on a train without a dog and a cane, blind since he was 10. heard my voice and decided he wanted to do what I do, and met somebody on the train in conversation that was going from Philadelphia to Cleveland. When you have a goal and dream, don't worry about how you're going to get there. Make the commitment to do it. He made a commitment. He was going to come and he was going to do what I do. And when you make the commitment, you will find people on the path who are going in your direction. That's what happened. And when he got off in Chicago, that person helped him get into a cab, and he came to see me at the Hyatt Hotel. And then, just listening for my voice, he heard it coming through the PA system. And somebody put him on the escalator to come upstairs, and he followed the sound of my voice. And the rest is history. He's now a pastor in Philadelphia, father, entrepreneur, speaker, good man, good man. Mike Jones. Got a goal, got a dream. What's important? That you know it's possible. He would not risk leaving home without a cane, without a seeing eye dog, to get on a train for the first time leaving Philadelphia to travel by himself. He talked to some friends about going with him, and they said no. There are people who can help you, who should go with you, people that you've helped and been of assistance to, and you ask them for some help when you're trying to build a business or your multi-level marketing organization, or have a dream that you're pursuing, and they should say yes, and they will be the beneficiaries of your success, and they will say no, or say yes and do nothing. Like this page and share it. I'm receiving a download right now. Like this page and share it. Like it and share it. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. I told God, I'm going all out. I'm going all out. 2019, the year of your dream. I'm going all out. You listen to me, I'm an assassin. I'll kill every mediocre demon in you. I'll kill every shred of fear in you. I'll make you unstoppable. When you hear my voice continuously, you will hear it in your sleep. When you're confronted with fear, you will hear my voice and slap it and walk in faith. Yeah. Yeah. And so your dream, you might not have the money. You might not have the help you need. You might not have the education. That's what kept me on the sideline for 14 years. Who's going to pay me to speak to them? What do I know? All I have is a dream of taking care of my mother. I didn't have a clue on how I was going to do what I'm doing. I made a mistake. I felt in my heart when I saw different speakers, like many of you have seen me, and your heart started beating fast, and you connected with me. It brought you through a tough time, and you felt it and said, hey, I can't tell you a number of people, oh man, I heard you, and I was in a dark place, and man, I heard you, Baby Brown's baby boy, and you brought me out. I heard you, and I said, you know, I'd like to do that. I'd like to make a difference in people's lives. If I had a choice, I'd like to be able to earn a living doing that. And then you stop yourself. How? Because you went from your heart to your head. And when you do that, we've been conditioned to be logical and practical and realistic. Case in point, man was riding the backs of animals for years. Man was walking for miles, for years, for centuries. Why? Being practical, being logical, being realistic. If God wanted man to fly, he'd have given him wings. We don't have wings. We're not supposed to fly. Only birds fly, foolish one. Only birds fly. We're supposed to walk or ride the backs of animals. That's why God gave us horses and elephants and camels. We aren't supposed to fly. And that thought, the laws of aerodynamics existed, that thought prevailed. And then some little boys out of Dayton, Ohio, whose father, a minister, who said, gave a sermon that man was not supposed to fly. And those little boys, the Wright brothers, they didn't buy into it. There's some things that you want to do that the people around you, looking at you, being practical, being logical, being realistic, looking at you through the eyes of the mind that has been conditioned by life. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Like this page and share it. Like it and share it. I'm on to something. I'm getting something. I'm receiving something for your dream. Go back, get that dream. Give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, because that dream will live. This is the year of your dream. This is the year of your dream. You need to know that. You need to know that. Like this page and share it. That dream is not dead. It's just not breathing, but it's got a pulse. It's got a pulse. It's got a pulse. Somebody's let the dream die. I'm too old now for my dream. Give me a break. Outside my 75th year on the planet. Ask me, am I too old for my dream to train the best speakers on the planet? Ask me, just because I'm 70, starting my 75th year on the planet, do I have to look like it? What do you think mascara is for? Oh, behave, whatever. Let me get a little touch up in here, You know I gotta have some strong self-esteem to bring my mascara out right now. Like this page and share it. So as you think about your goal and your dream, share something with you. It's possible. How do you know this to be true, Mr. Brown? Because I know a thing or two. Because I've seen a thing or two. I don't believe your dream is possible. I know it's possible. You were sent here for a purpose. You were created on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. Did you hear me? God had a choice out of 400 million sperm. You were not chosen just to get a job, pay your bills, raise a family, and then just die one day. No. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. These things ye shall do, and greater things shall ye do. You are here for the greater work, and that's your dream. That's outside of your comfort zone. Why is that important? Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. It will give birth to a part of yourself that you don't know right now, that you'll never discover in your comfort zone. Like this page and share it. Somebody you know needs this right now. Like it and share it. So I'm telling you, anybody made their dream become true, it's possible that you can do yours. That's what made me get off the bench. That's what happened. Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. Get the book. Go to go to Amazon now. The Road to Your Best Stuff. I wrote the foreword for it by Mike Williams out of Columbus, Ohio. And hire him as your strategist. The Road to Your Best Stuff. And he saw this, Les Brown, before I saw him. He called me for 14 years. Brownie, what you doing with your story? Brownie, you supposed to be speaking. But I was being logical. I was being practical. I was being realistic. My mind said, you don't have a college education. My mind said, you never worked for a major corporation. My mind said, you were labeled educable mentally retarded. Put back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade at Douglas Elementary School in Overtown in Miami. Failed again in the 8th grade at Booker T. Washington High School in Overtown in Miami. How can you be on stage with Zig Ziglar, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale? And these are people I shared the stage with. Robert Schuller. I've been on stage with these guys. They're gone. And had I listened to my mind, be ye not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Work on your mind, because stuff's going to happen again and again and again, and you want to inoculate yourself. You want to protect your mind. You're not given, when you got a dream, you're not given the luxury to watch television and watch the news. Why? Because at your level of consciousness, it will disrupt your power. Your thoughts have magnetic power. I was calling a friend the other day, and at the time I was calling her, she was calling me. Remember Flip Wilson? What you see is what you get. The dramatics, what you see is what you get. The book of life, I'll give you all your eyes can see. You serious about this year being the year of your dream? Focus your mind. Focus your mind. Don't look to the right, don't look to the left. Focus your mind. Even when things come in front, just hold the vision. Even when the roadblocks, defeats, disappointments, setbacks, focus your mind. Hold the vision of where you want to go. Your thoughts have magnetic power. Hold the vision. Live out of your imagination, not out of your past. Forgetting those things which are behind, reaching forth into those things which are before. You press toward the mark of your higher calling. There's a higher calling for you. There's something else that you're supposed to do. And let Shekinah glory say yes. Yes, Lord. Yes, I'm willing to listen. Yes, I'm willing to obey. Yes, I'm willing to give up anything that will prevent me from creating the next greatest version of myself. Yes, I'm willing to sacrifice so that you can use me as an instrument to make a difference, to live my dream, to take care of my family, to buy a new home, to create wealth, to restore my health. Yes, Lord. Because in order to do something you've never done, you got to become someone you've never been. Your dream is possible. I can tell you. Because I embrace that. Mike Williams. What's one of the things I should do, Les? If you talk to the young Les Brown, look at your relationships. Your relationships. Some people got to go. Let go or be dragged. There's some relationships you need to let go of, or they're going to drag you down. They're going to pollute your power. They're going to compromise your dream and your vision. That you can't soar like an eagle if you're surrounded with pigeons. I had to get away from people who didn't have a big dream. There's some people you need to spend less time with. Why? Because they are not like you. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. This is serious. Living a dream. That's why the majority of people fail. Life ain't planned. Life will slap you around. Talk about you got a dream. What's your dream? I ain't got no dream. I changed my mind. No, you say you got a dream. No, I ain't got no dream. You got the wrong person. No, you. I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It might have been somebody that looked like me, but it wasn't me. No. Life beat me so bad. I've been telling you, I was sleeping with the Kabbalah, the Bible, and the Holy Quran. Let me tell you. I was speaking in unknown tongues. I was chanting No Yoho Renge Kyo. I tell you. Oh no. I started my 75th year on the planet. I'm cranking up. I'm going to a higher gear. Higher. That's what I'm hearing from God. Higher. You got more in you. Bring it out. Bring it out. Higher. Bring more to me. Bring it out. You ain't done nothing yet. Let me see some more. You talking about live full, die empty. If you died now, Les Brown, you still got a lot of stuff in you. You haven't given your best speech. You haven't trained the best speakers and the life coaches. You haven't made enough impact given what I have put in you. I've done the best you can. No, you haven't. You know you're lying now. You got the unmitigated gall to lie to God. You know. In your heart of hearts, if you had your life to live over again, you could have done more than what you have done thus far. Don't you know that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you died now, stuff I put in you, you'll be bringing it back to me, won't you? Won't you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you want to do that? No. Are you willing to give your all? Yes, sir. No, speak louder. Yes, sir. Yes. Are you willing to go through some stuff? Yes. Anger and disappointment? Yes. No money? Yes. Sickness and pain? Yes. People not helping you? Yes. Yes, Lord. You know I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Yes, Lord. Don't underestimate yourself. You're made in my likeness and image. You're aware of that, aren't you? Yes, sir. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. Do you know that? Yes, sir. Over everything. Yes, sir. Have you been living from that place of power? No, sir. But I'm going to. You say life is God's gift to you, and how you live your life is your gift to me. Have you created a good gift for me? Given your potential? Given what I put in you? No, sir, I haven't. I haven't. lucky I haven't taken you out. What a disappointment you've been. I am sorry. Don't ever say that again. You say, I am. You say something better. I am committed. Thank you. You're not sorry. You say, I am. Speak high of my presence in you. Do you understand? Yes, Lord. Yes. Somebody, like this page and share it. Somebody got value out of that soliloquy that dropped in my spirit. Somebody I was channeling and speaking for myself as well as for you. Somebody needed to hear that. I encourage you, in spite of fear, say yes to your dream. It's possible. I encourage you to go for your dream. Be of good courage. And courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the willingness to act in spite of the fear, in spite of your failures, in spite of your disappointments, in spite of the setbacks. Yes, Lord. In spite of the fact that it's hard, you can do hard. In spite of the sacrifices that you need to make, it's required. In order for you to gain your life, you must lose your life in doing my will, in doing my work. Yes, Lord. I want you to get that song, Google it, by Shekinah Glory. It's a choir. It's a song called Yes, Lord. I want you to listen to it. I want you to go on YouTube and pull up Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. And as you watch it, think about the golden dream that's been placed in your heart. Where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Write your dream down. Create action steps. Don't ask how you're going to do it. How you're going to do it is none of your business. It's none of your business. Lean not unto thine own understanding. It's none of your business. That's God's business. Write the vision. Make it plain and run with it. Move with a sense of urgency. And he will dispatch angels to assist you. Help and assistance will come out of nowhere. Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has entered the heart of mankind what God has in store for you when you say yes. You say yes. Don't underestimate yourself. And truly, don't underestimate God. You were born to win. I'll pause there. Let me see some signs. Did you get some value out of that? I know you've seen these young speakers. Don't let this 75 fool you. I said I'm stepping back to give 7 speeches this year. But I still got the fire. I still have the ability to get the butter from the duck. I want to see some love and those hearts and thumbs. Let me Let me know if you feeling a brother up in here, like this page and share it. Like it and share it. Okay, I'm not going to erase this. Now, somebody needs this. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this on. And I want you to share it with other people. Like it and share it. And if you got something in you, you got a goal, you got a dream, I just want 21 serious, hungry people. Those who hunger and thirst after righteousness. Righteousness. Being in alignment with the vision that God has for you. Most of us go to our graves living a misplaced life. Pardon me. Living a misplaced life. Adam, where are you? He didn't ask that question because he didn't know. God is omniscient, all knowledge, and all knowing. Omnipresent, evenly present everywhere at the same time. There is no spot where God is not. Adam, where are you? Life is a question. And how we live our lives is the answer. Where are you? In relationship to your intelligence. Where are you? In relationship to your dream. Where are you? In relationship to what has been instilled in you, to your abilities, to your gifts. Where are you? If you had your life to live over again, could you have done more than what you've done thus far? If you had 2018 to live over again, are there some things that you would change? Are there some adjustments that you would make? Are there some behaviors that you would make a radical change? Are some people that you wouldn't waste your time with? You wouldn't give them the time of day. Where are you? The second day in 2019, the year of your dream. What radical change are you willing to make? Where are you in relationship to your commitment? Like this page and share it. Your dream is possible. And you've got to decide that it's necessary. You have to decide that it's a non-negotiable. You must decide that you're willing to do whatever it takes. Yes, you do. And you know that. People who have big dreams and go after their dreams, you can't be faint-hearted. No. 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 I'm going to have to come through a lot of failures and disappointments, through a lot of tears, pain, setbacks. That's why Willie Jolly says setback is a setup for a comeback. You have comeback power. No. It's going to be my best and greatest year of my life. I'm creating the next greatest version of me. You haven't seen this Les Brown that I'm about to unleash up in here. I don't even want to train you if you're not hungry, if you're not called. I don't even want you around me, and I don't want to be around you. I'm not being uppity. I just want people who believe those who hunger and thirst after righteousness shall be filled. People that are hungry for their dream, hungry to make a difference, hungry hungry to release their story, hungry to make a difference in the lives of others. Can't be casual about it. No. If you're casual about your dream will end up a casualty. No. You have to have an attitude. Yes, you do. And life is calling on us not to believe in our dream, but to come from a place of knowing. The mind believes, the heart knows. The only way that somebody can stand before a grave and say, Lazarus, come forth. They'd already told him that the man been dead for a few days. Lazarus, come forth. If you call a dead man, he don't answer the second time. Come on, don't you get the point? Then you can call a second time. Are you kidding me? Lazarus, come forth. Well, we might as well go home now. Obviously, he doesn't get it. 3 strikes, you're out. Oh, hey, boy, look at here. Look. Call that dream forth. Call it. Call it. Talk to yourself. If you're going through an illness right now, say, healing, come forth. Call it forth. Cancer, back up. I'm not the one. Pain, dismiss. Doors open for me. God, send me help. Send me my angels. We have not because we ask not. Thou shalt decree a thing and it shall be established unto you. And know it to be true. Don't believe it. There's a difference between believing and knowing. Believing is in the mind. Knowing is in the heart. Where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Like this page and share it. Would you do that? Would you like it and share it on Twitter and Instagram and all the other platforms? Would you do that? Somebody needs this message. Somebody. I know it's been long, drawn out. Some things take time. I don't know about you. I don't know if you heard me or not. I don't know if you can feel a brother up in here, but I feel something. I feel something. I feel the presence of God. You have something special. You have greatness in you. And when you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are. So you act like you don't have any. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's Baby Boy. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Oh, boy, I've had a wonderful time today. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. I've enjoyed this day, even though I didn't get all my speakers on. I'm coming back tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Take care. Live your dream. Answer the call. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes with conviction.